For Luka to be able to do that, and for the Lakers to embrace him the way they have. LeBron is, cheering on the crowd when they're chanting Luka, Luka. The embrace with his teammates right after the introductions. Everybody kind of taking a step back and saying, this is Luka's moment. If you're a vibes reader, the Lakers' vibes are absolutely off the charts right now. And you now can tick your way through the Western Conference potential playoff teams, and you are going to find that nobody has an answer to this question. What defense can deal with that dude? And the answer is none of them. The Thunder with their 10 awesome wing defenders? Nope. The Mavs with all of their centers healthy in that size? Nope. Nobody, when he is dialed, the only player in the league who has a similar offensive impact is Nikola Jokic. And Jokic's second best player is dealing with a hamstring, and we don't know if he's going to come back. And Luka's second best player is LeBron freaking James. And so I said it last night. I will say it again. The Celtics can beat the Lakers. I don't know that they will. They can. I don't think anyone else can beat this team as presently constituted 4 times in 7 games. Because Luka going 45, 8, and 6 is not like, oh man, when's he going to do that again? Probably 3 or 4 times in the playoffs. He already... And I'm going to risk messing up the internet here, and I apologize. But I'm going to look this up on the fly because this is one of my favorite stats, which is Luka, who's, again, has not played 7 full seasons. Find players. I have to find totals from all games. Most games in combined seasons. There it is. Career 40-point playoff games, NBA history. And the top of the list is what you would expect. But what's going to shock you is where Luka already is on it. So, top of the list, Jordan, LeBron, Jerry West. Those are the only people with even 20 of them, okay? Next highest is Elgin Baylor and Kevin Durant with 14. So again, 14 is 4th most in NBA history. Wilt had 13. Kobe had 13. Shaq had 12. Kareem, who played for 20 plus years and was the all-time leading scorer, had 9. Luka's got 8. Luka has more career 40-point playoff games already than he has the same number as Steph. He has more than Dirk. He has more than Bird. He has more than Barkley. He has more than Kawhi. He has more than Joker. He has more than Magic. The only players in league history with more than him are Kareem, Iverson, Harden, Dream, Shaq, Kobe, Wilt, Durant, Elgin, West, Bron, Jordan. That's it. So Luka dropping 40 on your head like he did last night, that's going to happen a few times in the playoffs. LeBron, thanks to Luka being there, being able to do exactly what he did last night, which is, I'm going to go at about half speed for 3 quarters. and then I'm going to be the best player on the damn planet in the fourth quarter on both ends of the court. That's going to be available to the Lakers. And what's going to determine, do the Lakers look like the best team in the league, or do they look like a team that is slightly vulnerable, is going to be, do Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura hit the wide open spoon-fed threes that Luka's going to deliver to them? Because that's what they're going to live on. So the Lakers are the most dangerous team in the NBA because of that guy. And I think DeMonze might think I'm overstating this a bit. And tiny so bit. I'm open to the discussion on it before we get to the Anthony Davis side of it. But yeah. go ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think the Celtics are the most dangerous team in the league, and then the Lakers fall like shortly after that. I mean, we just obviously have the depth, and we definitely have the defenders to deal with Luka Doncic. I mean, obviously, you're not going to hold Luka to 20, 15, whatever, but, you know.
So here is the thing about that. So, listen, the Celtics are unbelievable. Unbelievable. And the argument is a pretty clean one, which is the Celtics played Luka in the finals last year and they won. My counterpoint to that would be a relatively simple one. Luka in those finals was 29, 9, and 6, despite in those finals not being able to hit threes. 24% from three after 43% the previous line or the previous round. The number that to me is the most noteworthy on that Luka stat line is not the 29 points, but it's the only 5.5 assists a game. And that was a symptom of
not having those shooters.
Well, he had the shooters, they just didn't hit shots. Yeah. And so what happened in those finals is Kyrie, 8 of 29 from 3. PJ Washington, 6 of 22 from 3. Derek Jones Jr., again, you can't really rely on him big time for threes, 3 of 12 from 3. The team as a whole, 31% from 3. So I don't know that we saw the Celtics cut Luka's water off. What they did was, and with their great defenders, make the role players really struggle. But Kyrie in those finals was 19, 3, and 5. And as I mentioned, 27% from 3. LeBron ain't doing that if you guys match up. And so, again, I am not acting like the Lakers deserve to be some big favorite. I am not acting like the Celtics are not a deserving champion. What I am saying is Luka gave you a little glimpse last night of what playoff Luka looks like. And that alongside what appears to be, for one of the only times in his Lakers tenure, fingers crossed, 2 games left, a LeBron James that is going to be rested and healthy going into the playoffs. Look out now. LeBron was healthy going into the 2020 playoffs. They won the title. LeBron was healthy going into the 23 playoffs. They made it to the conference finals.
All right, we're saying he's healthy now. I don't want to hear nothing about a groin later, if things get sour.
I mean, he is healthy now. Now, guys can get hurt, obviously, but no, you're right that if he doesn't suffer an injury and then, plays poorly, you can't put it on injury. But the thing is this, it simply doesn't happen. So, we have 20 years of evidence that healthy LeBron doesn't play poorly in the playoffs.